This is new script of blizzare amazing hate speech of Greta Thunberg about porn movie studios. How dare you? Why do you hate us? What is the problem with this movie? We are not like those other films. And so, what will it take to stop this crime against our people? I have a solution for that as well. But first, here's your prize. Gets a camera. Here, take this and see what you can do with it. Now, if we could just get the word out that these people are in fact making pornographic films for profit, then maybe they would stop doing it. They make their money from us by forcing our children to watch them and then selling them on DVD or VHS. I have here a copy for every school in the country, and I want you to get it into the principal's hands. What they do with it from there is up to them, but I insist that you do it today. Do you think you can do that? Yes. I can't hear you. Yes. Good, then get to it. And remember, never relent, never surrender. I need a glass of orange juice. End. Carter Cleves. That is a major news about you getting into a fight and beating up their coach. Maybe he did do some inappropriate stuff to students, but the blame falls more on the others around them that didn't speak up or stop it instead. I'm sure glad you did that. Someone needed to set that guy straight. You've been offered a position as captain of the hockey team as well, which you gladly accept. You didn't know there even was one for this sport until now, and you thank them for having faith in you. You tell them that you'll do your best to lead the team to victory this year and that you already have a few ideas of how to improve everyone's game. They all congratulate you on your win against the school's wrestling coach, and then everyone starts to leave. You quickly write a note to your mom informing her that you have decided to join the hockey team since it would be a good way for you to blow off steam and let off some steam as well as making new friends. You throw on your coat and head out the door. Once outside you notice that it started to lightly snow. You love the snow and can't wait for it to fall even more so you can play in it, or better yet, make a snowman. You excitedly jump in the air and start doing the adorable signature twirl that all aspiring young school girls do in anime when they're happy, except you're a boy and not Asian, so you just look silly. You then remember that you have a team to captain and train, so you stop being silly and get to it. You decide to start by seeing if any of the players on the team are any good at all. You get them together and ask them for their names and positions and then set to work. You split them up into groups of 3 and then make them run laps around the track at the middle of the school as part of their training. A few of them start complaining that this is child labor and they shouldn't have to do this. You tell them to shut up and keep running. You know you're in charge, so they can't complain to anyone above you, and they would be wise not to try to complain to you either, as you'll just make it worse for them. Eventually one of the fatter boys stumbles and falls on the ground. He's tired and can't do any more laps. You're not having it and you immediately tell the rest of the team to keep running while you walk over to him. I told you to shut up and keep running, now you're going to pay the price, you sternly say as you take out your wooden sword. Please sir, I'm tired. He whimpers. You smack him across the face with your sword and then kick him in the groin. He screams in agony as his voice quickly goes higher in pitch. You then hit him again and knock him out completely. He's not dead, but he will be soon if you don't do anything. You sit there and think about what to do for a few minutes. Eventually, you come to a conclusion that you're going to help him whether he wants it or not. You pull out your cell phone and call 911. The operator quickly answers and you explain your situation to her. She tells you that help is on the way and hangs up. You turn your attention back to the passed out boy and wait. You sit with him for a good 10 minutes or so before a police car pulls up. 2 officers step out of the car and walk over to you. I'm Officer Simon and this is Officer Parker. Now who are you and what's going on here? The oldest looking one asks you as he walks over to where you're standing. I'm the one who called, I'm the one who did this to him. You point down at the passed out kid. What's your name, son? The officer continues. I'm Forrest Green, you reply. All right Forrest, why don't you tell us what happened from the beginning, Officer Simon says, sitting down on top of the school's roof. You give them an honest explanation of everything that occurred and they take notes. So he just decided to attack you for no reason?